All right, y'all. Welcome back to the show. Listen, I told you earlier that we were going to have the wonderful Miss Sheila Thomas with us today. We are so excited.
Super stoked.
Excited to be here.
First of all, before we even get into the interview, let's just talk about that. This is Reggie, our soror.
Right.
Yes.
So this is First Fam sitting in the room.
Yes.
So welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Ms. Sheila Thomas, Dr. Sheila Thomas, running for Lowndes County School Board District 1. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. So excited to be running for that seat.
Yes. So, just go ahead and tell us, what was it that pushed you over the edge and say, you know what, I'm going to step up and run for this?
Well, you know what, Adrian? I've always been the person that stands in the gap for parents for many, many years. I've been an educator for 31 years, and I love teaching. I love working with children. And so when I moved here to Lowndes County, it was still in my heart to run for school board. That's something I desired to do for many years. And when I came here and I saw the makeup of the school board and I saw the things that needed to be done for the school board, I said, it's time now. It's time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And, Reggie's an educator.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
So seeing another fellow educator, for him, I'm sure is pretty awesome. So you decided, so this was always something that was maybe kind of in your view, just waiting for the right time.
Exactly, the right time. Like I said, I'm from Albany, and I moved here about 7 years ago, and I always desired to be in the public, to do things for parents. And in the back of my mind, I said, you know what, running for school board may be something I want to do. So when I retired a couple of years ago, I said, well, maybe it's time. So a news article came about and said District 1 seat was open. I said, okay, I guess that's meant for me.
Yeah, right.
Let's do this. So
Yeah, let's do this.
let's do this.
So just tell us a little bit about kind of, what, why you're so passionate about, having the opportunity to represent and just kind of some of what your plans are.
Well, like I said, I always have loved education. I've been an educator for over 31 years. I've taught in the elementary school setting, as well as on the college, technical college, Albany Technical College, Darton State College, and moved here working in schools, but also city schools and at VSU. So I love teaching. I love working with children. I love education. I get excited about it. But one thing that I know has been missing is what's needed for the parents to understand what they need to do to support their children. And so my platform in my business is being a parent advocate. So what are the better way to support parents than sitting on the board and being their voice to listen to what their needs are in the community and then take it back to the school board and share it. And then if changes and policies are coming forth, to be able to execute those things. So that is the number one thing of my platform is parent engagement, bridging the gap between parents and the schools.
I think that's great. I've seen just in my work, the lack of parent involvement. And I think I've heard, Reggie, you can come in on this more. I think I've heard over and over conversations of how we're going to get the parents involved. How we're going to get the parents involved,
Yeah, that's like the number one thing as an educator is to get that whole family unit involved in their child's education.
Right.
Because, research says if the family is involved, 9 times out of 10, the child's going to succeed in education. So I think that's a great platform. And just you having the experience that you have on every level is very, very impressive.
Yes. And to think about it, we as educators, we're always saying the parents need to do better. But we have to show them how to do better. We have to show them and advocate for them and give them the tools and resources they need. So as a school board member, if I have that knowledge, from the board or, being in schools and hearing what's going on, I can let parents know, I can go in the community. And that's what I wanted to do, be visible in the community, hold forums for parents and say, hey, this is what's happening in the schools. You need to be there so you'll understand what your child needs for him or her to be successful in school.
One of your platform points that I really like is about elevating pathways to academic success that meets the needs of all teachers and students. I think I like that you're not only I'm all about target population. So not only did you target just the students, but also the teachers.
Yes.
I mean, tell me why that one is so important to you.
Well, I'm an educator, and
Of
so
course.
and I know what teachers go through.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's a lot of strains that are happening right now. And I want teachers to have all the resources they need as well. There are a lot of mental anguish that's going on with teachers right now, with COVID, with testing and everything, and they're needing some help. They're needing that support. They're needing someone to be a voice for them as well. So I'm here to support the teachers. So it's not just about the students, it's about the teachers, because if the teachers are not well, the students won't get what they need. So I need to support those teachers as well.
And the teachers are leaving like crazy.
Yes, they are.
It's so bad now that I looked at Valdosta High. They're having these on the spot job hiring things at their school, and they're hiring anybody. You don't even have to be a certified teacher.
Yes.
If you want to teach or you want a job, like, they'll hire you on the spot because things have gotten so bad. And I think because for over the last couple, I know I've been teaching for 15 years. Teaching has changed drastically, and there's really no one to advocate for the teacher. So with you having that being an advocate for teachers, that's a plus.
Yeah, and my work with the college and student teachers and the technical college, as well as at Valdosta State, I work with these pre-service teachers. So I'm always excited to tell them what they need in order for them to be successful and pour into them. But once they're out into the field, most of the times it's, okay, get this done, get that done, lesson plans, PL, all that information. But someone needs to say, okay, I've been in the trenches, and I know how it is. I've been retired 2 years, but I still continue to teach, even at the elementary level. I just can't let it go. So, but I am going to. So, I understand what teachers need. I have that passion for teachers. I know it's hard. I know what we have to endure. And I know that we need mental breaks. I know we need financial things coming towards, teachers. So all those things need to happen. All the money that's coming down, poured into these teachers.
Yeah. I think that's amazing. So, I think that, having someone, we've talked about this before. Having educators on a board of educated, for the Board of Education, I think is critical. I think there's a great balance of having community members as well, but also having people who understand the education system, knowing that curriculums and those things are chosen by these individuals on this board. So huge shout out to you. So how can folks get in contact with you? I know voting is getting ready to come up, so let's give the folks what they need in order to get to the polls.
Definitely. Thank you, Adrian. So if a person wants to get in contact with me, they can go to my website, yesssheilacan.com, yesssheilacan.com. On the website, there's information about me, ways to donate, ways to participate. We need people to canvass. We need people to make those phone calls. So please join us in this campaign. We need people out waving signs. Early voting begins May 2nd, and we're going to continue to be visible, be out in the field. We're having a meet and greet on Friday, tomorrow, at Awesome Cuts Barbershop from 3 to 6. So we invite everyone to come out and let's meet and mingle, so you can get to know who I am. I'm very transparent with the things I've done and who I am. So I'm here for the community. So go to my website, check me out. I have a Facebook page, Vote Dr. Sheila Thomas. Check that out as well. Check out my other Facebook pages and website if you like. I'm out there. I'm all over the place. So I love that. So again, early voting begins May 2nd through May 20th. We're asking everyone to vote early. It's important that you vote early because of the precinct changes, so your vote can be counted. The general election will be held on May 24th. Registration ends, I think, Monday, right? Monday. Registration ends on Monday. So if you're not registered to vote, it's not too late. Go ahead and get registered to vote.
Thank you so much for coming and being with us today.
You're
Wish
welcome.
you the best in your campaign. Y'all go and look up this information. We'll post some of it on our page, so you guys can just go to those links. All right. Listen, y'all. We got to make sure we keep the countdown moving. We'll be right back here. Let's talk live.